Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
This is Super Chevy Brothers Podcast, episode 172. We are finally in the month of November, the 11th month of the year. There's one more month to go until it's no longer that same year. How you guys doing?
Good.
I'm doing good. October's over. Sad. Best month of the year's gone, but it's whatever. It's fine.
What'd you do for Halloween?
Watched a bunch of drunk people run around in costumes. I saw Dracula riding a bike and then eat shit. I saw plenty of Power Rangers getting their asses kicked as well. Then I watched some movies. I saw a couple horror movies. Watched Jennifer's Body for the first time. That's a great movie. If you haven't seen that, that's a good movie. I thought that movie would be a lot worse than it was before I watched it, but that's a good horror movie. That's a watch it every Halloween type of movie.
What do you like about Jennifer's Body?
It's hilarious. It's gory. It's funny. It's how like cartoonishly evil the Jennifer is after getting turned into a demon is really funny, and the crux of it being that she lied about being a virgin is really funny as well. And the kills are fun too. There's some good kills in there too. So I thought it was solid. Genuinely really funny movie too. But like the progression from how did this happen to no, it turns out it was just a bunch of it's devil worshippers again, everybody, but they did a fun twist on it. So I definitely thought that movie sucked before I watched it because I'd never seen anything from it except for girls on Tumblr talking about it and not really talking anything about what's actually in the movie, which is what people on Tumblr like to do. But great movie, good movie, solid movie. After we watched that, because I chose that one and I also chose the second one, but after we watched that, Amanda Seyfried is great in it too. She's just a great actress. I also think Jennifer's Body is the only good role Megan Fox has in her entire career, because I don't think anybody else could play that character. Because I think if anybody else played it, it wouldn't be taken. The movie would have been worse if somebody else played it. I'll put it that way. So solid movie. But besides that, we watched Weapons. Finally saw that.
Good.
Also
good.
An insane movie.
Insane.
They go so many different places before they get to like the point, which I liked, right? It's almost like it's almost like a slice of life like thing for part of it. Like they got the drunk cop who cheats on his wife and all the hilarity that ensues there. But the last 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so were insane. It was good. Really good movie. I liked all the twists. I liked the witchy stuff and all that. And that last scene where the kids go insane is probably one of my favorite gore-related things I've seen in a movie recently.
Oh, I guess by now people
it's
should
fine.
see it.
Nobody, I mean, I didn't say what happened. I just said it was gory and it was in a horror movie, so nobody knows what happens. But
I mean,
Homeboy's face though, when he was running down the street and he had to go.
Oh my god!
Oh man, that's gonna be in my head for the rest of my life. And the fork scene too, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a good horror movie.
I think they took that from. You remember when the people were like overdosing on the salts and eating people? I think they took that face from that.
I mean, it's
That's
crazy.
what I
don't
imagine
know if
they
there's
look
a
like.
story. I don't know if there's a story or like lore reason for why his face did that, but
I'd like to think that was why.
I thought maybe he was just running so fast his face got squished in, but no. I also was looking up stuff about the movie I thought was funny. The director said that he had the kids running with their hands to the side because he thought it would look scary, and he had no other reason for doing that. He was like, I thought it would look creepy, and he was right. But no, great movie. Really, really enjoyed that one. The kills were really disgusting, but I did like where the story ended up going. There was one part of it that I didn't understand at all until the movie was over, and I was like, okay, I kind of get what was going on there. But like, he's looking at the house where all the kids are. And then like the dad, one of the dads who like hates the teacher, and they end up working together later. But he ends up seeing like an AR-15 over the house, and it has 2:17 a.m. on it. And I did not. When we were watching it, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But then it.
I mean,
makes
the
sense
name
later.
of the movie is Weapons. So
Weapons.
I know, but it's the reason why he saw that makes a little more sense. I kind of got it when it happened, but I was like,
why did he see it?
That's so random. Because that's when the kids got turned into weapons. It was 2:17 a.m. and he sees a weapon as a gun. So to him, that's how it manifested in his dream.
I thought it was like the school shootings. Yeah.
No, I think it's meant to evoke that too. I think a lot of the stuff in the movie is meant to kind of. Well, I think some stuff in the movie is meant to like evoke feelings of that, like the loss that comes from that and stuff like that. So I'm sure that's like related. But I thought specifically it's like 2:17, they got turned into guns, basically is how his brain saw it. Because his brain, I mean, he was having like a hallucination. He was like dreaming or whatever when he saw it. So besides that though, everything else made sense. Great performances all around. Yeah. Good movie. I just, like I said, the stuff where like they kind of got off base, and I was like, what's going on anymore? Like when he was chasing the homeless heroin addict guy, and he thought he might have got AIDS from him and all that stuff. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But it all came back around. But enjoyed both of those movies. I thought they're both great movies. Would definitely watch those again.
So those were your Halloween picks?
Yeah, that was what I watched. I also saw Sinners since the last time we all met up.
Oh, finally.
That very, very, very good movie. Really liked Sinners a lot. Beautiful movie to watch too, even in my house. Yes, sorry to everybody who saw it in theaters. But the only thing that I could not help in the back of my head, this movie, I knew that Jonathan Majors is supposed to be in it. So when there's two Michael B. Jordans, it just throws me off because I'm like, no, I don't see them as two separate characters. They're the same guy to me. So it was still good though. Good movie. I like where it went. I like how it ended. A lot of good jokes.
I thought he did a really good job separating the characters.
No, he did. He did do a great job. Not to take away from Michael B. Jordan. I think he did a good job separating the two characters, making them different enough. I think he did a good job. But knowing that they had to make new technology to let him do that because Jonathan Majors punched the bitch is kind of crazy. But
that was amazing. Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think I like this version of the movie better. I don't think I want Jonathan Majors' version. So, yeah, I like that movie. I see why it got as much praise as it did. Very well done makeup, good effects, and all that stuff. I hate musicals, but the musical stuff actually made sense in this movie, so it was great. Delroy Lindo's in it. That's all you really need half the time to make a movie good. So that was good too.
Yeah.
Nah, he's the GOAT. But yeah, no, good movie, really good movie. I kind of want to buy that one. I want to make sure I have that movie. It's a good one. Ryan Coogler. I'm glad he's doing stuff that's not just boxing and Wakanda. So that's good. That's really good.
Well, my Halloween picks, unless you want to go, Chevar, because this is going to be all-encompassing with the movie thing.
No, go ahead. Go.
Okay, so here's what I saw. Descendants and The Man in the Basement.
The Man in the Basement?
Mm-hmm. The Man in the Basement. These are all streaming, yeah. So I saw both of these within the last 48 hours. I can't remember all the other movies I saw. I tried to cram in a bunch of Halloween stuff, but
hold on. Is this your review, or are you just going?
It's kind of both because
it sounds like I know where it's going by your tone of voice.
Well, it just sucked, you know. I mean, give me a slasher, give me a thriller. I started watching The Blackening last night, and I just had to go to bed.
You mean, isn't that what's happening
I
to
don't know if I'd
America
watch
right
the culture
now?
blackening.
It's a horror movie.
It's America's number one problem right now, the darkening.
Yeah, well, that wasn't their problem. They were just getting slaughtered. Anyway, Descendants. This had to do with, I'm like, what is this movie? I wanted to kind of keep an open mind. The description doesn't really hit on it, but it talks about an encounter with a UFO. And I'm just like, okay, this should be interesting, horror movie. Well, the encounter was kind of the typical abduction thing. And they get stuff probed and stuck up their noses and in their heads and butts and all that. Okay, so they did that and saw the aliens, who was scary, and all that stuff. But it was real brief, flickering kind of things. But it's how it affected his life when he returned. And it took us through all this movie, like an hour and 30, 45 minutes, I don't know. And I could see the good parts in it. And then all of a sudden at the end, and I'm just going to tell you, I was infuriated because we went through an hour and 45 minutes
don't waste my time. Yes, thank you.
of I'm on the edge of my seat going, what's going to happen now? Oh my God, he didn't do that. And it was like Dallas. You know, the series, remember that show?
Yeah.
And then it was all a dream or some shit, you know? Excuse me, I'm sounding like Biko now. And it was just kind of annoying because it's like, what did all that mean? What was that? So I don't recommend Descendant unless you just have absolutely nothing to do. And maybe your take on it is different than mine. I don't know. The other movie that annoyed me was The Man in the Basement. It could have been in my basement. Doesn't matter whose basement. We don't know why that man wanted to be in that basement. We don't know what the heck is going on here. Why Willem Dafoe had to use the term N, the N word, coming out of his mouth, which it's like, why? What? Why are we doing this?
He wanted to do it a few times before he got out of here, you know?
Well, he did it. I just didn't understand.
Was his character like a racist or something?
No. I mean, I think what he was, you know that term, the white devil, the blue-eyed devil or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what his character was. And, you know, you had black men mainly in the movie. You had a woman or two in there. But they would get together, play cards, have fun, drink. And he drank too much. But there's a whole story behind why. And they called each other N-word, you know, when they were angry, when they were happy, when they were having fun, dancing, whatever it was.
Black people, yeah.
Yeah, the regular, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't do that with my friends, you know. I don't do any of that, or the B word. But anyway, so they were relaxing, having a good time, but there were bad things going on in the background, you know? And I get it. This young man had inherited his family's home. 8 generations had lived in this house. And they had a lot of history in the house, a lot of relics from Africa, from just past throughout the history. And he couldn't maintain the house. They called him lazy, and they called him, you know, didn't care about stuff. He didn't want to carry on the legacy. His folks would talk bad to him. They didn't want to take his calls. He didn't want to work. But they didn't understand his sadness. And his sadness was that he was on his way in life. And then his mom got sick when he was in college, in his third year or something. So he came home to take care of her. But she had allowed her brother to live in the house too. And the mom died. just a few months after he got home, but the uncle was still there, and the uncle was trying to take the house. The uncle got sick, so he had to take care of the uncle. And his uncle hated him. He treated him real bad, real rough, you know? You know how old people can be with young kids. And so not only did his mom die in the house, his uncle died in the house. So he lived in that house alone. He never turned on the damn lights, okay? And he was just depressed. You could just tell that's what's happening. And everybody around him was down on him, too. So then here comes this Willem Dafoe blue-eyed devil to the door.
He's just calling him nigger all day.
He wants to rent his basement. And he goes, this house isn't for sale or rent. And the bank was on him because he wasn't paying any of his taxes, mortgage. He had to catch up some stuff, right? The taxes, probably. So he got to a point he didn't have a choice. He tried other options, but he let him go in the basement. And that's where chaos began. It didn't make any sense. I tried to make sense of it. I just paused the movie for a moment. I wanted my brain to kick into gear. I'm like, maybe I am getting older and I'm missing something here. Started back up, kept going, finished the movie, and I was so angry because this was all hyperbole. This was all just some bullshit. Excuse me.
Metaphorical.
It was
Schmoggle.
Yeah, and I'm like,
So
well,
what's it called?
The Man in the Basement, or My Basement, one of them. It doesn't matter.
I think it's The Man in the Basement.
In the basement,
My
which
basement.
is what I said. Is it my?
It's my-
Whatever.
It's my basement.
The guy in the basement. Yeah, and that should tell you right there. So it started out interesting, and then it just, at the end, I'm like, and okay. Okay. All right. So I am
think he
going
just wanted
to
to get his shit off. You know what I mean? I think
I'm going to
Willem
go
Dafoe
and
just wanted to get his
see.
shit off.
Well, he got it. I'm going to go see a movie today, Running Man. It's a remake, Stephen King's old story. Arnold Schwarzenegger did the role
Who?
first. Arnold
Willem Dafoe's
Schwarzenegger.
favorite word?
Arnold
That's crazy.
Schwarzenegger. He did the role first, but I'm going to see how our boy is doing. The Tornado Boy. What's his name? The Chad Powers guy.
I finished Chad Powers. The first
You finished it?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's
That's brave
finished.
of you.
It seems
That's
like
brave of you. Why'd you
that's
do
the
that?
end of season
I
one,
liked it.
whatever it is.
I liked it.
This guy's face, he's got one of those faces where you're like, oh yeah,
Capybara Man?
He looks like a Hollywood actor guy, you know? But also
Like a
he's too
capybara.
old for everything he's doing. And he's also like the Chad Powers, he's too old to be at college.
Glenn Powell, yeah.
He's too old to be like, oh, I just got out of school type of guy. I mean, like,
I didn't get that part. It's like he skipped 8 years, you know? I mean, this guy.
Did it
is-
say-
That
did
seems
it
like
say
it's a
eight-
part of the joke.
Did it
isn't
say 8 years later?
Yeah, it did. Because his dad told him, you've been like this for 8 years. Yeah.
Ain't
So
that the joke though?
He's supposed to be like 29, you know?
Yeah.
Although in real life, he's like 37, you know?
Yeah. I mean, when he played Tornado Man in Tornado Movie, like, yeah, that's the kind of character I see him.
Tornado Man.
Tornado
Did it.
Man. Wow,
But
man.
so the Running Man thing, like, I saw the trailer for that, and I'm like, oh, they're doing that again. That's okay, whatever. You know, okay, fine. And then I thought, didn't they actually do a Running Man remake that is
Yeah.
just not called Running Man, and it's the plot is different, but the premise is the same? And they did with John Cena and Aquafina. Also two people who apparently you can have voiced on your Ray-Ban AI glasses. But yeah, they just made that movie like last year. It's basically Running Man, except it's a woman, and everyone's coming after her, and the whole thing is John Cena's her bodyguard, right? Like it's the same plot. I mean,
it's that comedian, the Asian woman. I can't remember.
Aquafina. I just said it.
Oh,
like 8
that's
times.
her name?
I mean, that's her stage name, yeah.
Oh,
What is you talking about?
there's a movie with Aquafina. Let me find it.
It's
No,
called Athena and Cena.
Stupid movie. It was cute.
It's cute. I mean, you know.
It's cute. Aquafina. Fingers aren't moving. I didn't know that was her name.
Yeah.
Aquafina and John Cena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are you okay? What can
Jackpot. It's called. It just went right over the thing. Started doing a movie.
Okay, yeah.
Called Jackpot. Yeah, that was cute. It's the same thing. Yeah.
I wonder, like, what that always happens. Like, two types of movies come out at the same time, or around the same time,
And
right?
that
Like,
one was on Netflix, maybe.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's John Cena, so probably Netflix. He's yeah. It seems like everything he does just goes straight to Netflix right now. So
But speaking of Netflix, everyone enjoy it.
there's not.
Hey, don't worry. I got another set of parents with another Netflix account, so we don't gotta talk about that. It's fine. We're good.
Well, it's leaving our household by January 1st.
Yeah, it's not leaving mine.
Okay, well, thanks for your movie reviews.
Shout out to you,
Dan.
Mom. Yeah. What about you, Chevar? You watch anything?
Nope. So
Are you kidding me? Nothing?
You just don't want to talk about any more movies.
y'all be
Bro, it's a podcast. Okay, anyway. All right, what we got? We got hella topics. We got so many topics.
y'all
And
be sitting here
y'all-
like, but y'all
y'all
talking
be
about
pissed
stuff.
off at me.
It's like,
Yeah, anyway. Well, let's talk about it then. We got plenty of stuff to talk about. I added a few things this morning. We already talked about movies, so we don't have to keep that one in there. And look what's on the cover of this thing Mom posted for it. Jennifer's Body. Great horror movie. Go watch it. It's stupid. Anyway, let's get something quick out of the way first. So me and Chevar watched
Round one.
me and Chevar watched Bethesda waste our time a couple weeks ago because there was a Fallout Day celebration, which is every, I think, October 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the day that bombs dropped in the Fallout universe, right? So they had plenty of stuff at this. So they had a live stream where they had a bunch of stuff they showed off. Specifically, they showed previews of the next season of Fallout out, which I just finished the first season. Great show. Can't wait for the second one. But they also,
Ooh.
there's a couple of big things happening this year. Like it's the 10th anniversary of Fallout 3, which is pretty big in my opinion. So Fallout 3 has been out for 10 years, Fallout 4 has been out for 10 years, which is really weird to think about. I was in college when that came out. And then it's also the 15th anniversary of Fallout New Vegas. So people were like, oh, are we going to get a New Vegas re-release? Are we going to get a remaster? Are we going to get an announcement of a remaster? Something like that. Like, Oblivion had a shadow dropped, remaster just come out on its anniversary. Maybe New Vegas get something. No, you're not getting that shit. That's not what you're getting. You're getting a 15th anniversary bundle that is the same game you've been playing for the last 15 years with an enamel pin, some cards, a patch, another patch, and a box, and for $150. So now go buy that game you've been playing for the last 15 years for $150. And as for Fallout 4, yeah, you ain't getting nothing either, but we're gonna finally make that Game of the Year edition we should have made a long time ago with all the DLC in it, and we're gonna add a few other things in there too. And it's coming to Switch too. So yeah, that's all they had for the anniversary. So yeah, they announced this one very expensive version of this old game, and then they also said, hey, we're finally going to put everything together for Fallout 4 again, because as I'm saying this, I realized there was already a Game of the Year edition of Fallout 4 with all the DLC in it. So I think Bethesda kind of just knew they had to do something this year. So they just did something, and this is the most something I've ever seen in my entire life. So, what did you think about this, Chevar? Did you think this is a good Fallout celebration? Good set of goodies for these games that are 15 to 20 years old that have not been updated since.
So the thing with them, I don't think they need to keep doing Fallout like celebration thing. I mean, I know everyone who's a big fan of that stuff waits, and because they have announcements and stuff. But the games they make take so long for them to make, and they're so big and there's so much and all that stuff. It's kind of like, for whatever reason, people expect so much from these things, and clearly there's not really much they can do. So they're re-releasing stuff, adding things. You can buy mods or whatever, which honestly they should have had happening ready from the get-go. But I mean, disappointed? No, because I didn't really expect much of anything. But it's also like not like this really big. To me, it's like for a very small community of people who like this thing. I mean, a lot of people like these things, but this isn't like a award show or something where you expect these big announcements.
I don't think they should have done a whole live stream. I understand that's what they've been doing, and that's like what their social community is doing. But I feel like this could have been an email. This could have been like a long post or something. Like, I don't think this, or like a trailer, just going like, "Hey, here's what we got." Because I mean, I get it. Vegas to some people is the best Fallout game or whatever, right? Like, it's got this big following and stuff. So I do think it's interesting to not have anything. I think 20th anniversary is probably more likely to see like a remaster or something. Because I'm with you. I didn't really expect anything crazy. I watched it just in case, but I didn't expect anything. I kind of thought they were going to announce Fallout 4 for Switch too, which they did. So I was not surprised by that. But yeah, I kind of agree. These games take so long to come out. I think it's very interesting they keep doing days based on these entries that come out at least 5 years away from each other every time, right? Like, there are 5 years between Vegas and 4. So like, we're way past 5 years for 4. It's been 10 years since 4, and we still don't have another Fallout game. So like, obviously it's going to take a while, but I didn't see the point. I think it's really funny they even did this. I don't understand. And the thing that sucks is there are people who are going to buy these things, right? Like, there's people who's going to buy that Fallout Ultimate Edition, but like, it's funny because it's still the same old buggy game that's been there forever. So I don't know. Interesting choice. I hope they actually have something to show for it next time, but I think they should stick to doing these like only when they have something to show. So yeah, I wasted a little bit of time at work watching that. So that was kind of fun, but other things to talk about. Specifically, if the number would come.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, before we get to round, I have an announcement to make. So,
okay.
I had an advertisement pop up. I did not know Game Informer is back.
Mom, we talked about this like months
We talked about
ago,
it when it happened.
and
We literally
you
talked about it when it
commented on
happened.
it.
I did what I say.
Whatever you're about to say now.
I'm so excited.
Okay, great. Mom, oh my God.
I'm glad you're excited, but Mom, we can actually go find the episode where we talked about this, and you said you were excited back then too.
You expect me to remember every single episode. Okay.
No, I actually remember what you did.
Yeah, I actually remember what you did, and that the website we use for a lot of our stuff came back. But,
All right, for so much for my excitement. All right, round 2.
All right, let's do something a little more interesting. Halo is here to show you that Xbox is dead. Halo is getting remastered again, remastered again. Remade again rather. For people who don't know, Halo has been made once for the original Xbox, again for the Xbox 360, and then again for the Xbox Series X, and then now it's being made again for the PS5, Xbox, PC. Shit, everybody gets Halo now. It doesn't matter who you are. Halo campaign evolved, not combat evolved this time, because it's only the campaign, which I think is very interesting way to do this. I think it's kind of a waste of money and stupid, but Halo Campaign Evolved was announced for the PS5 first, Xbox, and PC. So for people who don't know the history of Halo, the last Halo game we got was in 2021, Halo Infinite, and it kind of went with a thud. It didn't really capture a lot of emotion when it came out and when it was getting announced, and it looked real fun, and I played quite a bit of it, but then it kind of died after it came out. They decided to do this thing where it was an open world campaign, and it did not work out very well. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, it's 343 and not Bungie, so who knows. But this new game campaign evolved is not just a remaster of the last remaster or the remaster before that, but they remade the entire original story again, and they added several new like prequel missions that add some more of the story and add some more lore that, you know, is just in the background of Halo that you can actually see in the game now. And it's coming to PS5 and Xbox and PC in 2026. So I think that this is kind of got taken as it should have, in my opinion, by the public, which is that, oh my God, Xbox has just absolutely lost it. Their flagship franchise, they didn't even make a new game. They just said, fuck it, we're going to remake the first one again and put it on PlayStation. I don't think it's that dramatic, but I do think it is like a sign that like Xbox is like, listen, this next generation, we're Sega, baby. We're not putting a console out. You can have our game. You can have our game too. I don't care. Like, we just want to make money. Here's this $1,000 Steam Deck that has a bunch of glitches with it, but it can play Xbox games. We don't know what else is going on. So, I thought this one was interesting because it is like, once again, like I said, it's like the fourth freaking time they remade this game. As somebody who's played the original Halo, I get it. It's a great game. I don't know why we keep remaking the same game like it's that good, because the last remake is still playable on PC and Xbox, and it's like still there and it's still good.
Well,
but
I mean, I think this is clearly made. You know, they're like, okay, we're gonna put it on PlayStation. They're also just putting it on everything else. I mean, I think that's why it's only the campaign.
Yeah, right? It's only the campaign, which is weird. I get it, but also like they're doing some things that kind of break the original game. There's some people who worked in the original game that didn't like some of the stuff happening. Like, there's like, I think this is nitpick. I think you can take or leave this, right? Like, I don't really care personally, but there's like parts of the missions where you're not supposed to have this many players, or parts of the missions where you're not supposed to take a vehicle that you can now take a vehicle in, and stuff like that. Like, it's like you said, it's like them launching it into the rest of like the consoles. I'm assuming after this we'll probably get remakes of the other two games too, probably Halo 2 and Halo 3, all remade again. Probably not, because I thought that they were just going to bring the Master Chief Collection to PlayStation at some point, but obviously with this, that's not what they're going to do, because if they do this and then bring the Master Chief Collection, that would be redundant. So I think that this is like them getting ready to put all the games on PlayStation. It's in Unreal Engine 5. They're really trying to focus on how good the graphics look and stuff, but yeah, I thought that this was kind of surprising, but I also was like, why? Like, I was like, I mean, yeah, but also, why is it always the same fucking game? It's always Halo 1. I don't know.
If you're gonna start somewhere, start at the beginning. I mean, hey, we already knew they were bringing stuff over. They said they were, and they are. Who knows what it means? We might not get another Xbox. I mean, I wouldn't be completely shocked if we didn't. But I still think we're gonna get another Xbox. It just might be a little different as far as how they're moving forward with the games that they're moving around. But we'll see. I mean, I'm glad more people get to play Halo. I don't think there are like a lot of PlayStation 5 people who are like, oh, I never played Halo. I really wish I could play Halo. Yeah, it's not like, you know, people played all kinds of stuff, but we'll see. I mean, it's a strategy, but it might be the way to go forward. Can't really tell now, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but...
And 3 times 1. What is it? 3! Yeah, that's a magic number.
Oh, okay. I'll do this one too. We got it. We're good. Who put this Animal Crossing thing in here? Who wants to talk about this? They got the Switch
Mom
2
did.
upgrade.
I could have sworn you said you got this.
Right.
You
Okay,
don't
I
have
will
Animal
get it.
Crossing
Okay,
8?
so Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing New Horizons is getting a free massive Switch 2 upgrade. Switch 2 upgrade, a massive free update. I think it's kind of a stretch to call it massive, Kotaku, but it's fine. We got 3.0 Animal Crossing, everybody, and this update is specifically funny because the last Animal Crossing update, they expressly said that was the last update. Like, in the trailer for it, it says this is the last time we will be touching this game. We promise. And then a year later, or like a year and a half later, they're like, just kidding. Here's more stuff. So Animal Crossing is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 version, which will up the resolution, does not up the frame rate. I've been laughing at Nintendo people in comments going, it needs to be 60 frames per second. It's fucking Animal Crossing. No, it doesn't. It does not need to be 60 frames per second. It's Animal Crossing. Let's be serious here. But it has a lot less of the dithering and like weird like anti-aliasing stuff that was in the original version, which is nice. They give you a few new items, like you can use the mouse function of the Switch 2 to do stuff, which to me sounds like a world of difference. I might actually open this game up for the first time in a couple of years. You can use the microphone. There's 12 player online now. And there's also some new content coming that's like Zelda and Splatoon related. Like, yeah, they're adding a bunch of other cool stuff that's just for free this time, right? And it's for free, quote unquote. For everybody, the content is free, but the upgrades are $5 for Switch owners who already own the game, because they will also be putting this game back out again as a Switch 2 version for regular price, because that is what Nintendo likes to do, because they hate you. So, yeah, I think it's a very minor update. People are acting like it's like, whoa, it's finally back, but like they're just adding a few items and making it Switch 2 compatible. I think that this was a last minute thing, because they have said multiple times since the last update, we're not updating this game again. But I think somebody top down at Nintendo was like, shut up. That was one of our most popular games. We don't want to make another one for a while. Update it, because we're not going to make another one for a while. This said to me, there's not going to be another Animal Crossing for like another at least 2 or 3 years at the least. So
no. Yeah. It's just more money. The Switch 2 has no games, so Switch 2 need more. There you go. That's it. So they get an update, so now they can say, "Oh, look, it's new," even though it's not. We've seen Nintendo do this a million times. So, who added that story?
Why?
Mom.
Why?
Okay.
Hey, I just thought it'd be interesting because Biko has a Switch.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but like, one, I feel like this is something that should have been out like when the Switch came out, which kind of makes me think that this was like a late thing. Like they probably started working on this after the Switch was already out. But also like, it is kind of funny because I think what they're gonna do with this game in the future is they're gonna update this game as much as possible, because I really don't think they're planning to make another one anytime soon. I think they're like, this one is good enough. Because there's always been a lot of time between Animal Crossing games. There's never been like, oh, we have one this year and another one comes out 2 years later. Like this one came out 2020 when the pandemic happened. I don't think we can get another one of these until like 2028, 2030. Like I don't think they're raring to make another one. But yeah, shout out to Nintendo digging up their old trash and putting it on a plate. Shout out to them.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
All right, what you got next for us, Biko?
All right, so as we know, Chevar is not introducing any topics today. It's fine.
No, you're just doing such a good job. Why would I stop?
You're doing a great job.
Right, so GTA, I didn't add this one. GTA 6 studio accused of union busting after firing dozens of developers. Rockstar Games says they were fired for quote unquote gross misconduct. So I didn't add this one because somebody give me a good summary on this. I saw like a little talk about this, but I'm not exactly sure what happened here.
Well, basically just like the heading, it's union busting. They fired over 30 employees in UK and Canada. The Grand Theft Auto maker, of course, is saying they're fired for gross misconduct. And they're just union busting. They're mad because the gaming industry has Independent Workers Union of Great Britain. They're just trying to keep brothers down. So,
yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. Arguably one of the biggest game creators is also like union busting douchebags. So
well, they want to take the lead on this, you know? So AI is going to take over a lot of things, but they still need people. But when they have the people, they want to pay them a pittance, although they're raking in billions of dollars. So it's just really sad.
That's standard corpo shit. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I don't like it, but I mean, if somebody were to tell me, "Hey, Rockstar and Take-Two are union busters," I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest. I would be like,
but
"Oh, well,
it
that's
won't stop
disappointing,"
anybody.
But also exactly what I expect.
It won't stop anyone from buying the games either. So
It
here's the
hasn't.
thing.
Never will.
They call it a small group of people. 30 people are impactful in that industry. So it's just a shame that it's carrying over.
But okay, let's get to the real. Who snitched? Someone snitched.
Yeah.
Someone
That's what happened.
snitched,
So-
or someone pulled a
Discord. They were on
Pete.
Discord.
Someone pulled a Pete Hegseth and invited the wrong person to the
To
chat.
the
group.
meeting, to the chat in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who did it? That's what they need to figure out. Because probably everything was going fine and sweet. They were to set up their
Some
little
MAGA fool.
union boonion, and then somebody invited the CEO.
The wrong guy.
Somebody invited
Yeah.
the wrong guy. He's like, oh yeah, let's get a list of everyone who's in there. Let's send it to the head of the company, Mr. Rockstar, Tom Rockstar. No, Philip Rockstar.
Harry. No.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
funny.
Like, yeah, somebody snitched, and as a result, the whole union got clipped, which sucks, right? Like that stinks. But I mean, sadly, you motherfuckers are still gonna buy GTA 6 the day it comes out. So I mean,
Well, here's the thing. I don't think people should. I don't think that's something you should over consumers for. Like, oh, this is that. Really, because okay, you not going to buy a game is you not going to buy a game, and then whatever.
the game's
I mean,
still gonna sell blockbusters.
Money is power.
Yeah, sure. But this is really just I mean, you could vote this. Like, go vote. I mean,
Yeah,
people just need to go
speaking of
vote.
voting, Tuesday, go vote.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody, vote.
Yeah, for sure.
But they should just go vote. Like, if you vote for people who give rights to workers, and you'll get rights for workers, and you won't even. Well, I'm sure you'll still have unions, but you know, like I think it's kind of funny. Like, you can just get fired for what's it called, gross misconduct with no context as to what's happening there, or
just gross
what
misconduct.
you know. That's yeah. Okay,
Because
I
they're
guess.
I like
on
how they
Discord having a conversation.
I like how they released that statement. Like people would just read that and go, "Oh, okay, you're right. Gross misconduct. You're right. You're my."
But a lot of people will.
because they're idiots. Yeah, exactly. Because that's not what that means.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
will.
It sucks.
No, nobody
because-
cares.
Whatever happened to? Oh, that's Britain. I was gonna say freedom of speech. Never mind.
Yeah, they don't do that over there.
And in America,
do that
never
there.
mind.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah. So I hope those employees find great jobs at other companies.
They will.
and are also able to join the industry-wide union that exists. That would be nice. Hopefully that'll help
Unless-
them out. But
And see, I wonder why the union wasn't able to save them. You know, I guess that gross misconduct is like a deal breaker. But
well, I mean, okay. So from what I've seen, they might have been able to help them. But if there's things in their contract that the union hasn't been able to get out that would prevent them from being fired.
Well, they
like
weren't
that,
part of
then
the
that doesn't
union yet.
Really. Oh, the union. Oh, yeah, the union hadn't even started yet. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened, Mom. There was no union yet. The union didn't even.
I
get
don't
to
know if
stretch
there
its
was no
legs
union
out,
yet,
and they
but-
killed it.
well, that's what they were doing. They were.
Yeah, I don't know if there's no union yet, but they were
There
signing
is a
up.
union. They
for the
were
union.
talking to members about signing up. I'm sure,
Yeah,
and that's
and
not
that-
illegal.
And those people are the ones who got fired. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they either signed up for the union or were thinking of doing so, according
The
to this
only-
Kotaku article. So the ones who weren't a part of it are going to get no help. The ones who were a part of it, though, the union might try to reach in and do something. So
I don't think any of
you
them
know,
were part
We
of it.
probably won't. No,
No, they
Shamar,
were
I'm gonna-
just
okay.
meeting.
So once again, according to Marshall, the only people fired were all members of a private trade union chat and group on Discord who had either signed up or were thinking of doing so. So there were union members in there. Get what I'm saying? So some of these people probably will reach out to the union to see if they can get some help. So we'll see. Is anybody still there? What's going on?
Yeah, we're here, but here's the thing. I had a thought and it just flew out. Yeah, if they were doing it on company time, that's an issue. They can't do that on company time. They have to meet
Yeah, but
outside. Well, I mean, that's not gross misconduct, but it is misconduct.
More to the point that somebody snitched. I mean, like, if somebody snitched, so I don't know. Listen, the people in the union, I hope they can get something cooking because they can't fire all of them like that. Like some of them can't be fired like that. Like that, especially if they're a part of the union. That's crazy. They can't do that. So.
Ho, ho, ho! I've got 5 good reasons for you to shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We
All
were
right.
done with that one.
The
Okay,
Witcher. The Witcher's back.
Witcher's
and
back.
apparently the new season sucks because not because of this, but it's the season where Henry Cavill is gone, and he's been replaced by Liam Hemsworth, which to me was one of the more baffling switch outs I've ever seen in a casting. I don't really. So, have you guys watched this series? And if so, is he literally just playing Geralt too? Like, did they just literally swap the main actor and expect everybody to be cool with it?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's weird. That's weird.
It's not insane.
No, it
Why
happens.
did he leave though?
I guarantee you. I guarantee. If I put Witcher season, what is this? 4 on the TV in front of Kolonica, she will not notice that white man is not the same white man she was looking at before. I guarantee you.
Yeah, but she's racist. That's different. We know that.
No. It's just look. Some people can look at a screen, and man is man, and woman is woman, and you know what? She can distinguish any actress. Like, she's been watching all these movies. She's like, oh, that's the woman from that. Dudes, nope, it's all the same. Everyone's Ben Affleck. You just might have a beard or longer hair. That's it. So, no, I think it's fine. I mean, it is weird, right? Because Henry Cavill was this one particular type of Geralt, and it was just such a stupid name. But I haven't seen him.
His name?
I mean, who calls a kid Henry? Look, I haven't watched the new season. All right, not yet. I probably will. I watched the other ones. I enjoyed. I like The Witcher. I like the stuff around it. I like it. I'll probably watch this 4th season. I'll see if it's weird to me. Liam Hemsworth. I think the problem with him is that when you see him, like, especially if you just glance, you're like, oh, Chris, and then you're like, oh no, that's not the Thor guy. Because it kind of looks like the Thor guy, and then you remember that's his brother, and then the whole time you're thinking, "Oh yeah, that's Thor's brother." That's all you got the whole time. So I don't know. I haven't watched the 4th season. Some people don't like the 4th season, but then people didn't like the 2nd season or the 3rd one either, and still got a 4th. So we'll see how it is. I mean, if you like The Witcher, watch the 4th and see if it bothers you. I mean, I get it. New actor. I don't see a big problem. We knew this for like months. It's because Henry's got stuff to do. You have computers to build and Comic-Cons to go to.
Yeah, why did
I don't
he
think
leave?
he left there a happy camper.
He was pissed when he left, but why'd he leave? Was he mad? I heard, maybe I'm wrong. I thought that he was mad because he didn't like where the series was going because he's a big fan of the original series.
That's a good enough reason.
Yeah, so he wanted the show to stick closer to the books and the games, and they weren't doing that, I guess. Because and it's mostly because, like, if you watch The Witcher, every season that you watch it is very unconventional storytelling. There's a lot of time jumps back and forth. There's a lot of character perspective changes, left and right, because it's like so much lore in this, that like there's so many books and movies and hours of all this stuff. Like, I think to make it palatable, you kind of have to do a little different. But I think he didn't like that it wasn't exactly how he imagined it should be, and so he left because of that. And also, I'm pretty sure he want to do other stuff. Like, he's going to be in the new Highlander movie. I think it's scheduling conflicts.
Sorry, so he was mad with them, or what was going on there?
I don't think he's mad. I think
it's creative differences, and then also he didn't want to get stuck in that role, you know.
Well, I don't think he gets stuck in the role. I mean, the show comes out every 2 years, so I think it's. I mean, he wants to do. He's a movie actor. He hasn't really done that many movies lately. I think it's mostly because of the show.
What else does he play? Because he's such a handsome guy.
He was
Ain't
Superman.
Jack shit. All people
Is
know
that
him
my
from
Superman?
Yes, it's Not this Superman. It's the last Superman.
He's the mid Superman. Yeah,
Mid Superman. Yeah, I recognize that face, that handsome face. Got that,
so I don't know. I thought it
dimple
was
in
weird
his
he gave up
chin.
So it didn't sound like he gave up the gig. It sounds like there was creative differences. I do think it's interesting he left, and then I didn't see him in shit else after that. But whatever. I mean, he was in Deadpool Wolverine for 5 seconds, so
He's
that
in
was
Deadpool
fun.
Wolverine. That's true.
For a whole 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Mom,
he
you don't
probably
remember
wants
when
to
he was
move
in
on and do other stuff. He's like 42 now. Hey, let's keep moving.
I mean, it's fine. I get it. I'll watch the new season, see how I feel. I'm sure Baby Hemsworth does fine.
People seem to not like
stuff
that has nothing to do with him. Okay. Which is he was. People seem to not
Argyle.
Like him.
I remember that.
Okay, Mom, do not yell
that's
into the
really
microphone.
cool. That's really cool. No, people seem to not like this season outside of Hemsworth. From what people are saying, I'm just kind of looking at Reddit threads and stuff. They don't like that instead of grunting like he used to, he just curses. And they also said some of the dialogue, or some of the, like, I think they said they gave Siri a love interest that they think is unnecessary, and they said that the new villains suck. So apparently a lot of the stuff people don't like isn't directly related to him, which is nice for him at least, but also might show why Cavill wasn't too sad about leaving. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, there you go. So Cavill's going to be in the Highlander, I guess, another Highlander. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's
I never even saw the original. Don't they just cut each other's heads off or something? Isn't that the whole thing?
Well, that's the point. And Voltron, and of course, another Enola Holmes movie show. Oh my god, I can't believe that anyone watches that. Ugh, Enola Holmes. Anyway, yeah. So that's what he's moved on to. I maybe greener pastures. I don't know. Maybe if Voltron's good, maybe. I doubt Highlander would be. Enola Holmes is one of like the most contrived things I've ever watched in my life.
Bet. I have no idea what that is. Bet.
Enola Holmes?
Not 6. I
nope,
said
never
7.
heard of it.
Nobody's
if you saw it
with 6. Who works out in 6 minutes? You won't even get your heart going. Not even a mouse on a wheel.
If you saw the title Enola Holmes on a book or a marquee, and someone put a gun to your head and said you got 10 seconds, make one sentence about what this is about. Just make it up. Enola Holmes. What would you think that's about?
I was too lazy to make a Sherlock Holmes movie, so I made it about his like sister or some shit, or his daughter.
Okay, I know you Googled it because that's exactly what it is.
Well, okay, I'm Googling it now.
Don't be slick, Professor X. Okay.
Oh God, they put that no acting in it too. What's her name?
My God, what the
Millie
Bobby?
Little Bobby Brown. Yeah, they put her in that.
Why do you hate Millie Bobby Brown? What's wrong with Millie Bobby Brown?
Because she made a career. She made a career for being 10 years old and staring at a camera and having a nosebleed, and then now she just gets to be put in movies, and she's fucking terrible in all of them.
Somebody sounds jealous. What about Gary Coleman? He's black and small.
Gary Coleman put in his work, and then he fucking died. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good example to bring up.
He kind of lived off his laurels.
They had to make up something for this bum to play in. She cannot act, bro. That's crazy.
I saw her in
They gave her a whole movie.
Yeah, she's the third one coming out.
Bro, let this last Stranger Things come out, so I don't ever have to see her again. Let this movie come out. Let's get her. She's pretty
popular. I think you're gonna see her again. She's got a couple movies out.
Like what?
There's one where she's like she fights a dragon. I forgot the name of that one.
Millie Bobby Brown. First of all, the worst name I've ever heard in my entire life. I still think this is like the funniest name for a teenager to have. Well, I guess she's like 20 now, but who cares?
What's it?
Millie Bobby Brown is the funniest.
Either-
Especially because I'm
the
pretty
Bobby
sure.
Brown part.
I think her.
No, I'm pretty sure her
either
parents named her Bobby because they named her after Bobby Brown on purpose. I'm pretty sure.
Which Bobby Brown? Did her dad really
you know which one?
Did her dad love the New Edition, or her mom love the makeup?
Okay, probably.
I don't know
like,
the makeup.
what
I don't know
happens-
the makeup thing,
See,
but
I
probably the
do.
guy I'm talking about. Nobody. What makeup? I have no idea what you're talking.
Probably
about.
what happened is what
One
happens
of the
with
most famous people on the planet, Bobby Brown. Makeup.
Probably what happens with most women who have guys' names is that they wanted it to be a boy. They started with a boy name and then it didn't turn out to be a boy, so they added a thing to it because they wanted to keep the boy
the
name.
New Edition.
I don't think it's a New Edition thing. I really
Speaking of
don't.
which, they were on Good Morning America Friday. Oh my God.
Who, New Edition?
Yeah. They had, bringing, I don't know why, but Tony Braxton, Boys to Men, which we saw, and they were awesome, and New Edition. Ralph Tresvant, all the other guys, they were doing great. They looked great. They looked healthy. And then on the end, you have the star, Bobby Brown. Oh my God. He was struggling so hard. They did
Bobby
like
alone, bro.
They did like a, 35-second? They didn't even sing the whole song. And by the time they were finished, he was just like,
Listen, hey.
he was like, oh my God, I'm glad it's over with.
All right, guys.
Oh, and
was
she's British.
funny.
Damn. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's great. Hey, listen, Bobby Brown, he's still out here. Shout out to him. That's the real Bobby Brown in my heart.
Oh my! Why you got me?
What else we got? We got a couple
podcasts so much.
We got a couple.
man.
We got a couple other things to talk about. It's fine.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Henry Cavill. I hope you stay away from this train wreck. And Liam Hemsworth, get your check. I hope the show runs as long as possible, and that you don't get too much hate for it. So listen, if Millie Bobby Brown can make 18 seasons of Stranger Things within 25 years, then you should be able to do what you need to do. So
it's only 7 seasons or 8 or something like that.
I'm sorry. I've been watching, I haven't kept up with it, but I do think it's really funny that the show is not acknowledging the fact that everybody in it is 20 now. They're still playing like 15-year-olds, and I think that that's actually like quite hilarious. I think that's really funny.
Well, that's kind of normal though.
Because everybody on that show is officially like 22 now, so they have to. They're at the point where they have to end it now before it gets to be too unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
And it already is. It's already ridiculous. So yeah. Anyway, hope that ends soon. I think we got one more thing. Two more things. I'll wait for a button, but if it doesn't get pressed,
We don't have that many buttons. Let's go.
All right, Battlefield 6. The honeymoon is over, according to Kotaku. People, I'm going to sum this up. People don't like that they're battle passes. They don't like that they're skins. And because they think that they're ugly. People don't like the battle royale mode. And that's it. People just don't like the first update, but apparently that means that the game isn't good anymore, according to Kotaku. So, so I can go through a little more details on this. So Battlefield 6 came out. People were actually pretty happy about it compared to the last version, 2046 or whatever. Battlefield 6 came out. A lot of different changes people liked, but the first update came out, which came out with RedSec, which is their battle royale answer to everybody else's battle royale mode. But people did not like that they had to they basically are being forced to play it. Like there's a lot of like daily goals that have to do with RedSec that are the battle royale mode. People don't like battle royale, so they don't like that they have to play it, because they also don't think this version is good because the map is way too big, and if the map is really big, it's not really fun to play a free to play, go find the other people and kill them thing if it takes 25 minutes to find them. Which is fair, but also don't play the mode. But I also get the people who are saying you have to play the mode if you want to complete your goals. So that kind of sucks.
That kind of confuses me. Aren't all battle royale maps like pretty big? I mean, look at Fortnite. Like that's pretty huge, right?
Yes, but Okay, because I've played both of these types of games and I've watched the Battlefield stuff a little bit. I get what you mean, but this is like different. So in Fortnite, in Fortnite and stuff, you drop in places where there's a circle that's closing in, but it's navigable. Everybody drops in similar places. It's not hard to find people because people are going towards these like touch points. The Battlefield 6 map doesn't really have that. It's also much bigger. So I understand what you mean. They have big maps in these battle royale things. This is different. This map is really fucking big because I don't think it was a map that was made to be for this. I think it was just a map they already had and they tried to make it for a battle royale and it doesn't work, right? And you know what I mean by too big. You played plenty of Battlefield games where even when there's 64 players, the maps are too big. So this is another one of those cases. So it's kind of like, listen, we maybe make a smaller version for this game type so that the matches don't take 45 minutes. Because I get what you mean, Chevar, but that's the thing. Those maps are actually not as big as you think they are. They feel like they're big, but the game is also pushing you towards specific areas. And once you get into the role of like a Fortnite or like a Call of Duty, everybody ends up heading to the same places. This game does not have those kind of touch points in its Battle Royale mode at the moment. So that's the problem. I also don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's a free mode. Like, get over it. Yeah, the new map and mode are small and not very good. Yeah, so they also don't like the new maps. They don't like the new mode. And I'm sorry, I was reading this incorrectly. Not only is the map big for Battlefield 6, the maps in general in Battlefield 6, the new map, they said they're too big. So yeah, I think that this is just
so the maps are too big and too small. I just looked it up, the size of the map compared to the Fortnite map, because you were just talking in a lot of whataboutisms. I'm a fact and stats man. Okay,
you don't even play games, bro. But that's fine.
The map on Fortnite is 3.4 miles big. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And the Battlefield one is 6 miles, so it's about twice as big. So that's pretty big, especially since you can't like move in Battlefield. I guess you can fly. You can fly in Battlefield, and maybe that's why they made it so big, because of the vehicles. Like, you've got so much vehicular movement, but in Fortnite you do too. I don't know. Well, also, I just don't think there's any weight in looking in any kind of Steam reviews, because all people do is use Steam to complain, like, or glaze stuff. Like, it's just a community wave censor. There's no like, oh, is this game good or bad? You look at a Steam review. No, it just depends on how people feel literally at that time today, or tomorrow, or whatever. And what always happens, because it happens every time, the game will come out, game will have high, the game will have like a good rating, an update will happen, people don't like something, people go back and change their rating to a worse thing, so the rating goes down. And then when an update comes and good things happen, they don't go back, and most of them don't go back and change it. They just leave their bad rating up there. It's just, who cares? You don't look at Steam ratings for a game. You just got to play it, because you can't gauge anything from them at all. And also, just don't play Battle Royale. It's stupid. Just play the other stuff. I
think Battle Royale suck. I will have fun with them for 5 minutes and then wonder, wow, why do people play this all of the time? But, it's not for me. I still want to play Battlefield 6. I'm looking forward to it. I need to grab that game. Too many games came out in the past month or two, though. It's kind of atrocious. I forgot to talk about Sushi, man. I'll talk about that later. Last topic. The YouTuber who trolled Nintendo now owes $17,500 in Switch privacy lawsuit. Womp womp. So, Mom, you added this one. Can you kind of walk us through what happened here? Because I actually had not heard about this one.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, so a guy, he streams and YouTubes his him playing games, specifically Nintendo games that he does pirate, because he got some games like Mario and Luigi Join the Brotherhood. He was playing that before it released, and other things. So Nintendo, of course, sued him. for piracy, and in their lawsuit they want him to pay them money because, of course, and they wanted him to never be able to stream a Nintendo game ever again, or be able to pirate any of their games ever again. And they won. They also want him to destroy all of his tools he used, but they had no evidence of his piracy outside of him streaming. So the judge was like, I can't tell him to do something you can't prove how he did it, which is true, I guess. So yeah, he's got to pay Nintendo. He was talking a lot of smack to them during the lawsuit and tweets and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know what you would expect to happen. I mean, you're streaming games before they come out. You're promoting piracy, and
I hate it because because I hate it because what this guy is essentially doing, I don't really disagree with, but how bold he was being with it, I'm like, yeah, that's how you get clipped. I mean, he was being bold. I think it's funny. I think what he was doing was funny. I also think it's funny because it started out as a $7.5 million lawsuit and it got cut down to $17,000, which is really funny. Because Nintendo hasn't been known to literally put people like into like basically like servitude. I think there was a guy who got caught after he leaked some stuff and he owes them his paycheck for the next like 10 years or something like that. Like they've definitely like put people into like awful situations for the rest of their life, damn near. So I think he's funny because he also didn't get off that poorly. And what he was doing was really funny. It was just streaming games before they came out, and they also really couldn't prove how he was doing it. So shout out to them. Shout out to Nintendo being terrible like they usually are. They always take these lawsuits as far as they possibly can.
They do have a right. But he was wrong.
They have a right to sue, but they always do like this weird shit. Like this guy, they're trying to sue him for $7.5 million. Are you fucking kidding me? $7.5 million for streaming your game that went triple plastic, by the way. Everybody hated that fucking game, but you're gonna sue the guy $7.5 million. Look up, just I'm not gonna do this right now, but look up past Nintendo lawsuits. They don't just sue people, they try to like take away their livelihood. They're like, oh, you played our game illegally once, now you don't get to make money until 2030. I've decided. So like it's like, all right, well, I can get wanting to protect your IP, but I also don't understand wanting to be like a cruel dickhead about it. So the way the guy's talking to them, I get it. Would I do it? Absolutely not, because I like to keep my money. But talk your shit. Do it. I don't care. That's fine.
Well, I think he got away light with 17,000.
Yeah, I think he should keep talking shit because he got away light.
Let me tell you why. I don't, because not only was he streaming some, bogus copyright information. When they caught him, instead of
that's
him,
not exactly.
Go ahead, Mo.
Continue.
Well, when they caught him, instead of him saying, "Oh, my bad, let me back away," he started trolling them. And I mean, that's kind of bold. You get caught doing something wrong, and then you're gonna buck up and double down.
That's pirates. That's what they do. They act like stealing isn't stealing.
Well, they should have fined him like a pirate.
They did. 17,000 is I think a pretty like reasonable punishment for what he was doing.
He faced over $1 million in potential damages.
Yeah, but they were never going to win that. How can they prove that
he couldn't pay it either.
Well, even so, whether he could or couldn't, how can they prove that his stream robbed them of that many millions of dollars in profit? And also, I think, we really are like a decade and a half behind in digital laws and copyright. All that stuff should be you shouldn't have. Okay, so sure, they can sue him and get money. But I don't think at all there should be any kind of of a video game. I don't think there should be any kind of stipulation as to whether or not you can stream a video game.
Once it's released, this is pre-release.
Yeah, that's fine. But his part of his lawsuit is he can no longer stream any Nintendo game.
Oh,
That to me,
Yes,
Yeah, that's a little
sorry.
ridiculous.
That's the part that
far-reaching.
sucks. Yeah, sorry, Shavar. That's the actual point that
Yeah,
matters.
that's
They're trying to not
far-reaching.
only get him that, they're trying to make sure he never streams. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the type of like barbaric shit that Nintendo likes to do in these lawsuits. They don't just want to take your money. They want to make sure that you can't do shit you want to do ever again. And like that's just weird. So him trolling them, I'm like, I'm looking at the comments of this article, right? There are people like, wow, I guess gamers are so terrible. Like, I can't believe this guy did this. And it's like, well, I mean, look at what the corporation's trying to do to him, though. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Here's the thing, like he did mess up. I mean, he was streaming, he stole games, he was showing people how to pirate them, he was selling game keys, like fake game keys that would actually unlock the games. Like, you get sued. You're not supposed to do that. That's probably why the thing came out. I just think there should be no way that a company that you can purchase something and not be able, like the rights around when you purchase is digital things, especially like video games. Like, of course, if I purchase Mario, I don't own all of Mario, but I do own this thing I purchased. But they say you don't. And then if I stream it, they'll let me stream if they want to let. I think it's so ridiculous. We need new laws around all of that stuff.
We do. But he got really mad. I mean, he talked some crap to him. You know?
Well, that's pirates. If you talk to anyone who talks about pirating games or music or movies, they're like the most
insane.
warped brained people. They don't think anything they do is at all wrong, and they're like, well, if I pirate it and I like it, then I'll buy it. Like, no one's ever done that in their life, ever. No, never.
They paraphrase. He said, "You might run a corporation, I run the streets."
Yeah, I think that's just. I'm fine with the talking. I guess. All right, well, I think that's it for the news. All right, thanks for doing that, Biko and Mom, putting all those topics in there.
Try it sometime.
Huh?
Nothing.
Don't you guys. Don't dare. You guys, y'all high stepping. Oh my God. You sit here talking about so and so is late to both of y'all are late. What are you talking about? Y'all
whole
need to stop.
day late.
You need to stop, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any recommendations before we go?
I started. Oh wait, so quick game updates. I beat Metroid Dread. Got through it in 11 hours, but only because I spent the last like 3 hours getting all the stuff I missed on the way. So, fantastic game. I'm gonna beat it again soon. Not like next week. I'm gonna take a break, but got through my first playthrough. Great game, solid Metroidvania. If you're looking for something that will grab your attention but doesn't command you to stare at it for 5 hours at a time, that you can play in bits and pieces, Metroid Dread is fantastic. Great game. Highly recommend. I also started Ghost of Yote, and got a few hours into that. Good game, really good game. It is a sequel-ass sequel. I literally felt like I was like putting on a pair of pants I ain't put on in a while. The game is, yep, that is some ghost. That's some ghosting right there. I will say though, I like this game a lot more already. It was made for people who played the first one specifically. You want to know why, Chevar? The intro sequence is about 1/10 of the length. Holy shit, they get right to the point. Thank you, Jesus. I love Ghost of Tsushima, right? The beginning of that game is not that long. It's actually a pretty good intro that takes like about an hour or two to get you into the driver's seat and lets you like play the game. Ghost of Yote don't play none of that. You get the intro cutscene, you get some explanation, and then the game basically starts. I got to the free roam section within like 45 minutes. But at the same time, that's not to say there's not all the same storytelling. There's not like motivation. They give you the motivation immediately. The game doesn't open with you going, maybe somebody's getting attacked. Like, let's start with the Mongols attacking. The game starts, boom, here's the reason that you're going to want to kill these guys. Boom, 16 years pass. Boom, you're back. Game starts. So I'm already enjoying that aspect of it. I think that it's really wise to make a sequel do that. I also like how her motivations, Atsu, who's the name of the protagonist in this one, her motivations are much more personal than for country like Jin's was, right? Like Jin was very much about saving his city and his town. Atsu's very much about revenge. Like this is basically Kill Bill the game almost, right? Like it's very much like that. So really enjoying it so far. Plays very similar to the first game with some tweaks to it. I think they really did a good job just iterating. It's Sucker Punch, so they know what they're doing. It does feel like going from like Infamous 1 to 2, where it's like, oh, this is the same game but better. Like I don't want to go back to the old one, but if I had to, it wouldn't be that hard. So very much recommend Ghost of Yotei. I'm not quite like even knee deep in it yet. I'm still on chapter 1, but I'm doing all the side missions and traveling around. The game is gorgeous. I don't have a PS5 Pro. I have a regular PS5. Doesn't matter. Game is beautiful. I even opened up Tsushima just to check on my PS4 real quick, and that game looks fantastic on PS4. This game blows it out of the water though. It looks beautiful. When you're traveling on the horse, it even does like this little letterbox thing, and it looks really pretty. I'm looking forward to playing that. So I started
on your
that.
PlayStation 5?
I didn't have it downloaded, dummy. I'll open it though. I'll re-download it and open it. But no, solid sequel. Like I said, but the biggest thing I'd have so far is, wow, do they not play around? Like they don't do the like, oh, go be a kid a little bit. And like they do that later. Like they still give you the flashback stuff and all that stuff, but they make it to where like you do it when you want to and you can leave when you're done. Not like, hey, here's Jin. He has to learn how to use a sword. He has to learn how to do this. He has to learn how to do that. Okay, let's go over here. Oh no, big moment happens. This is when you really become the ghost. None of that shit. They go, conflict. Boom. You kill the first guy immediately. Done. Game starts. So yeah, good game. Looking forward to playing that and telling you all about it more.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I went back to Tsushima because I didn't finish that, and I started the DLC. Different, because it is more of a person. It's okay. So it's an island. You go to the island. You get stuck there. So if you're gonna go there and play that game, you'll be stuck up to a certain point where you can't leave it. So it is harder than or other parts of the game. It's cool. It's like you get there's someone selling like crack cocaine, like mixed with heroin, and people are losing their minds, and so you gotta go deal with that. And then also everyone hates you. It's like being a cop in Compton in the mid 90s, late 80s. But actually, you're just a good cop, but nobody believes you. Everyone hates you. That's what it is to be on the Icky, the DLC there. But DLC's fine. I mean, it's more Tsushima. There's like they added some stuff. So there's like different sanctuaries you go to. You play a flute, and there are memories you have to find. And they're I don't know if they're random, but there are these secret mission things that don't pop up on your screen or anything. You just kind of have to bump into them happening, kind of like a regular like pop-up quest, where you play Spider-Man or any of these open world games. You're running around and a crime starts there, or like a thing. It's kind of like that, except there's no indication that it's happening. Like you'll just see, you'll be in a town and you'll see a baby or a guy holding a baby. And if you just happen to walk up to that guy and talk to him, then you get like this whole new flashback mission thing, whatever. So you got to find all those on the island. The island's not too big. It's not too small either, and it's really unique. I thought it's pretty cool. I still have to finish the game before I start Yotei, though. But, Mom, you got any recommendations before we go? Don't tell us not to watch something, because you already did that.
Oh, never mind. No, I do have
already
one.
Felt it.
I watched an interesting movie, Hedda.
Who?
Hedda, Hedda, on Prime.
About an Indian or something?
No, it's actually...
Whoa.
It's been made multiple times. And instead, they have I forget her name, the black actress playing it. And it's back in the, Victorian kind of days, and it's really interesting. The take on it, But also what happened was interesting. At the end, I wasn't crazy about the ending, but I did enjoy the thrilling kind of, human horror of the movie. It's not horror. It's a period timepiece, but it's interesting. It's like a mystery, a little bit of a mystery. I did see Play Dirty. You can watch that if you want. Vicious. I want to watch that, and I want to watch Elixir. So I've missed those two, but I'm gonna catch up with those, and then that's the end of my horror.
I watched Vicious.
And Elixir was vicious.
It's not vicious, no. But I mean, it's one of those. Okay.
Don't you know I don't like details.
I'll say this: I did not like the movie until the almost very end when I figured out what it's about.
Okay, I can live with that. That's enough.
The movie, yeah. I didn't like it for most of watching.
And also, the time has changed. We backed up an hour. We got an extra hour's sleep, which is why I'm so lively and so excited today. So take advantage of the sunshine. Vitamin D goes really low when the sun, isn't out.
Is that what happened this morning?
Yeah, that's why you feel good. Yeah. But see, the difference is our phones just change the time automatically, so we can't tell the difference. So enjoy some sunshine. Get some sunshine in your life. And if not, take a supplement.
I wish I hadn't woke up in panic like I usually do. I would have enjoyed it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in that stage of my life, I wake up and everything is immediately wrong. So it's yeah. If I knew I had an extra hour, I would have, okay. That's interesting.
You already had it. It's over.
I kept punching the oven clock like, fix. Why doesn't that work? I get it now. That makes sense.
Yep, that's why.
Aren't we getting rid of that?
I never agreed with this shit. We need to get rid of it.
Didn't the Republicans vote to get rid of that? No, we need it. It's a big country, dog.
No, we don't. We don't need it. There's been studies going around for years. It's like it's not just America. Like it's
email
dumb.
them to
we
me.
don't need. We don't
email them.
You know who needs it? Because here's need it. Then you know who should use it? The farmers. What the fuck the rest of us doing using it?
We're all in
What's
the
the
same
point?
country. How are you gonna have some people on a different time and another time, and then you skip another time?
Farmers? I don't know any farmers. They all the way out there. What are you talking about?
This man moved up to the east, and he don't know what a farmer is now.
I didn't say I know what a farmer is. I said, why do I need to be on the same time as a farmer? That's what I'm
Because you're in
trying
the
to say.
same country as a farmer. Why do you need to be at the same time as your neighbor?
And?
Why would you need to be the same time as the guy across the street?
That has nothing.
Yes, it does. It's the same thing, Doug. It's the same exact thing. Okay, how's it different?
No, just because you say
How's
it
it
is
different?
doesn't mean that it
Okay,
is.
tell me how it's different then.
I'm not gonna sit here and do this.
Oh yeah, because I'm right. Because I'm right. Because I'm right. Because I'm right.
We almost made
Yeah,
it
daylight savings
through.
is stupid.
Nah,
Okay.
Doug.
Let's wrap her up.
Daylight savings is dumb, and we should get rid of it. It's the only.
Why?
And guess what? If Republicans are saying it, it's like the only smart thing. that they've ever
We're
said.
getting into politics.
Why? Why though? Why is it bad? Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you ask why, and they be like, "But
no, I've just gotten to the point where I don't need to answer you specifically.
Yeah.
If anybody else
Okay,
asks
can we
me,
go
if my mother asked me that, or somebody asked me that, I would answer.
I'm
but
not
gonna
asking
answer you.
anybody
You're a
anything. I
you're
want
a
to wrap
troll.
this up. Let's go.
All right. Well, I just know I'm right because.
Oh my God! Can you? We were almost.
All right,
there.
daylight savings. No. Turn that shit off real quick. No.
Oh
Turn that
my
off. Turn that
God.
off.